Hey everybody, DoctorDeadwax Mark back again for another thread response. This time I'm going to do a response to the Zeek Geeks 100 subscriber contest. Zach, 100 subs in a short period of time that are very well deserved. I really like your videos and I especially love your $3 manifesto. Great stuff. As you may know, if you've seen my videos, I love the cheap record. Uh, I'm not afraid to spend money, as you saw in my $1 million thread response, but I don't tend to do that very often. I only tend to do that for things that I really want, and I always make sure I get a good price then too. But mostly, if I can spend $20 on 20 records or $20 on one reissue of some mega classic that I simply must have, I'll buy 20 records. It's that 20 records that's going to take me on a journey that I really enjoy. When you're buying at the bottom end there, you can take risks. You can blind buy like a bastard. You can just go all over the place not knowing where the hell you're going to wind up. So I love that. And you're showing it in your videos. You're finding some cool things and you're journeying all over the place. And you'll find the more you do it and the more you get exposed to labels and artists, stuff like that. Like for me, it depends on the label or the instrument. If it's got a Moog in it or something, I'll usually buy it just to take a shot at that. If it's on an interesting label, if it's got an interesting player, if it's got some wicked cover art, I might know what the hell it is, and I might have access to the internet to find out what it is then. But you can take that chance, you can take that risk, and so anyway, I wish you lots of luck on your journey. I know I'm going to have a hell of a time watching your videos because you're going to take us on quite a ride. So you had 3 questions. The first is, show the best deal you ever got on a record. I can't show the best deal I ever got on a record because literally I could show you 500 records I got for free, which are awesome, and I could show you another 500 records I got for less than $1, which are awesome. I've just been a lucky son of a bitch. I've had records given to me, and I've bought collections for nothing, and I've thrifted great stuff, had great finds at shows. So I can't do that, but I will show you like a record that I got a really good deal on. That's a really great and cool record. We have a place here called Value Village that I absolutely hate to shop at unless I get a good deal, because they've killed all the local charities. They're a horrible corporation. They give fuck all the actual charities compared to what the charities that had charity shops did. But they don't have sheltered workplaces or anything, but sadly they've driven basically every thrift out of business around here. But if I can get a good deal that they've missed, then I'll buy something from them. I think they're called Savers in the US and Australia. So I picked this up one day. Man at the Moon, Hansen and Carlson. It's on the Carousel label. Didn't know what the hell this was. It's got nothing on it to, I didn't know who Hansen and Carlson were, and I didn't know who Hansen was. Subsequently I've learned that Bo Hansen did that Lord of the Rings record that everybody in the VC is talking about how brilliant it is, but I didn't know who he was or anything at the time. Just let me show the label here. This is German pressing on Carousel. So this wouldn't be a first pressing. The first pressing would have been out of Sweden, but this would be, I think this is technically a second pressing. It's probably released at the exact same time, 1969. This is jazz, prog, rock, psych. It's awesome. This is a fucking great record. And it cost me $2. Swedish pressing, I think, is like 80 to 100 euro. This is, I've seen it. It's only sold or been on PopPsych like once or twice, the German one, and I think that was like £25 and 30 euro. So that was a great buy for $2. Well, this is a classic example of what swimming in the dollar bins can find you. I mean, I didn't know what the hell this was. You know what it's like. You're looking through crap and it's polka, 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 polka. This. I don't know what the hell this is. Like I said, it's got no information on it. It doesn't have doesn't have a single instrument listed. It's got no inner sleeve. But, you know, it was $2. It was intriguing. So, of course I went for it. And it paid off. And that's the kind of stuff you're going to find too. Best concert or show you ever saw? I saw lots of free concerts. I had a friend of mine. She was a great friend. Sadly, we're not in touch anymore. But she worked at a major sporting venue. So we got free tickets to, you know, tons of shows. I remember seeing Santana, seeing The Cure, all from like the box. I remember one time a great free show was they got a call from another sporting venue in town that they could have as many tickets to see Frank Sinatra as they wanted, because they hadn't sold enough tickets to meet Frank's minimum performance threshold. So we got like third row seats to see Frank Sinatra with Steve Lawrence and Eddie Gourmet open for free. That was pretty awesome. And around here there's we have some festivals. There was a festival at the end of my block for like 35 years that always had great live music. Saw Bruce Cockburn there quite a few times, and Gord Downey from the Hips played there. And there was another great festival in town for several years that was international in flavor, and I saw Clarence Gatemouse Brown there, and wow, that was fantastic. And I saw King Sunny Ade and his African Beat there. I'd seen them like 5 times before that, but to see them for free in my hometown in a park, wow, King Sunny Ade is just awesome. I've talked about him before. And finally, show the album that is so good that it would be a steal at any price. That I don't know if I can. I don't really have a record that is so good that it's a steal at any price. I mean, I have records that I've spent a lot of money on, as you've seen. For you, they mightn't be worth it. I have records that I've spent a lot of money on trying to find a good copy. Like, for example, I just showed another thread, the Alan Parsons. I've been through like 45 copies of that trying to find the best one. So that would be, you know, there's an example. And another one for me is Kinda Blue. I mean, I just finally got a copy that I'm happy with that I'll show in a video soon, but I've spent like $100 chasing the dragon there, looking for an original first pressing that was actually listenable. So I can't really answer that one, but anyway, that's my thoughts on it. So anyway, again, congratulations on 100 subs, very well deserved. I look forward to watching your journey. I look forward, especially as you expand out further, as you learn more, which is totally inevitable just by the way you're going about things. It's the way I've learned what I've learned. And if you can learn something about DeadWax, that'll be another factor that'll help you decide whether or not you're going to buy something. So have a great day. Keep the record spinning, Zach.